What is going on, everybody? Repel here, and I have fan favorites Wi-Fi battle number 2. Now, during this match, I actually recorded my video and everything all live, while I fought my opponent. However, I totally forgot to click the record button to record the actual video footage. So unfortunately, there will be no live cam. But this is still a fan favorites battle because obviously we are fighting against Chad today, and Chad and I are, of course, YouTubers. Yes, he is a YouTuber, and I will post the link to his YouTube channel so that you guys can watch some of his awesome battles too under this video description. But anyway, so here we are having a fan favorites battle, and we agreed to just do an RU tier match. So, looking at his team, he has one hell of a very scary team. He has 2 Pokemon that trips me out. The Alomomola and the Amoonguss, because they both have a Regenerate. While I brought, a really splendid, awesome team as well, but I am bringing a new Pokemon that's right in an Exploud, so you guys get to see it. Which team will triumph which team? Which RU, which rarely used team, will triumph? I'm gonna go to Rotom now because it's my best bet. It actually outspeeds pretty much everything in his team, even this Choice Scarf Braviary. I wasn't sure if it was Choice Scarf, but he switches out. And what's really funny is he also named his Braviary Murica as well, just like how I did. I went for a Volt Switch, and that'll, switch out of this, this Magneton. And I actually could have went for a Trick, but these things might carry either Eviolite or Choice Scarf, so there's no reason for me to go for a Trick there, right? I'm gonna go with Claydol now. Very obvious that I would scare him out, but even better, I take this opportunity to go for Stealth Rocks because he has 2 Pokemon that are weak to Stealth Rocks, the Pyroar and the Braviary. There you go, 1 layer of Stealth Rocks. Now he could go for 2 things here, 3 things: Scald, Toxic, or Knockoff. I'm expecting either a Knockoff or Toxic. I'm gonna go into Drapion, or maybe even a Scald, because I'm carrying a Lumberry, and I'm also Poison type, so Toxic won't do anything. He actually stays in. I went for a Knockoff. Knockoff is leftovers, which is really awesome, and he's gonna go for a Scald, probably trying to get a burn, but keep in mind, guys, I do have a Lumberry. He doesn't get a burn, so I'm thinking, okay, I'm just gonna go for a Swords Dance. You know what? Like, he's giving me all this opportunity, I have to go for a Swords Dance. And seeing how bulky Alomomola is, I have to keep going for more Swords Dance. He gets another crit, but unfortunately he doesn't get a burn. It's not too surprising, burn only has 30% chance to burn. I mean, Scald only has 30% chance to burn. He goes into the Amoonguss now, and I went for a Poison Jab on the Alomomola, and it's going to do neutral. It's actually going to do quite a lot. Like, holy crap, that's quite impressive. He's switching out, because knowing that he just saw how much I did, he's gonna go back into Alomomola, and he does have Regenerate, so this, Pokemon is at full HP now, well, with exception of Stealth Rocks. I went for a Knockoff because it'll do a lot more to Amoonguss, but it won't do as much, and I just went for a Poison Jab here, and that'll finish off Alomomola. So yeah, my opponent could not, afford to keep switching back and forth. Something had to just get hit a lot. Now here comes a Pyroar, and I don't care what this Pyroar set is, he probably will just kill me with like a Fire Blast or Hyper Voice. Expecting either of those, I'm actually going to Jellicent. However, this is actually a physical Pyroar, which is really awesome because he can actually learn Wild Charge, but actually my Jellicent is physical. It's physically defensive, so that won't really do too much, and I'm just going to go for a Scald. With the Wild Charge recoil damage and the Life Orb recoil damage, I'm afraid this Pyroar just won't live up to a Scald. So there you go, I just took down Alomomola and the Pyroar. Not too bad, right? Now he's gonna go into Threesome, the Magneton once again, and again, like, he could, I don't know what this thing has, like, obviously he probably has Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Flash Canyon. However, he could have like Hidden Power Fire, Hidden Power Ice, or Hidden Power Grass. Ice or Fire would do a lot to Claydol. However, he actually went for the rest. Maybe just to scout what I'm gonna do. That is fine. However, I'm just gonna go into Claydol, and obviously my opponent does not want to get hit, like, ladies and gentlemen, by an Earthquake. And I knew that's too obvious, so I'm not gonna go for an Earthquake, because I thought he's gonna go with Braviary or Amoonguss to eat up the Earthquake. So instead of going for the Earthquake, yes, I went for an Ice Beam, and Amoonguss would not appreciate it. But Amoonguss is still relatively bulky, so here I thought, like, I do have a good chance to kill it, but I also don't. I don't want to gamble, I have the shittiest luck, So I'm switching out, and I'm gonna Rotom. However, he actually switches out too, expecting that maybe my Ice Beam would kill. And that's fine, because he gets regenerated too. How awesome is that? So here comes the Sawk now. Now this thing could be Life Orb, Choice Banded, or Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf is very fast, however, it still will not outspeed a Choice Scarf Rotom. And I'm gonna go for my own Volt Switch, and that'll do over half. I'm switching out, and let's see what he's gonna go. He could go for Ice Punch or Poison Jab on my Rotom, right? So I'm gonna go into Jellicent, expecting the Ice Punch or Poison Jab. Now he actually goes for EQ here, and from that damage, I'm thinking, okay, he's definitely Scarfed. He's neither Life Orb because he doesn't have recoil damage, and he's most definitely not Choice Banded. He's switching out, so we know for a fact, okay, yeah, he's definitely Scarfed because he would have stayed in and go for a knockoff on my Jellicent. So here, I actually just thought, you know what, I'm just a little bit too paranoid at the same time. Because he actually might just go for a knockoff with his Sawk. I could be wrong, you know? So I went into Claydol now, and thinking that he actually might just go stay in the Sawk and maybe go for Earthquake or knockoff. But hey, I went for the Earthquake this time with my Claydol because, like I said, Ice Beam was too predictable. I went for Ice Beam already. So good thing my opponent actually stayed in and predicted I would go for Ice Beam. But I did go for the Earthquake. It was not enough to kill, but one more Earthquake shall kill. And yes, there was really no reason for my opponent to keep switching so much because I do have Stealth Rocks. And the Magneton would not appreciate switching out again, so. Now here comes the Sawk again. I'm thinking, okay, he definitely has knockoff. Every Sawk has knockoff. But I still am not sure if he's Choice Scarf. I'm gonna have to do a little test here and go into Drapion right here, right now, to see if he is in fact not Choice Scarf. I was actually just letting my Drapion die, but I also want to see if he's Scarf. So yeah, he goes for 2 knockoffs, and he's most definitely Choice Scarf now. End of discussion, end of debate. We already know. It's completely 110% verified that he is, in fact, well, yeah, a freaking Sawk that is carrying a Choice Scarf. But it will still not outspeed my Rotom, so I'm going to go into Rotom here, and I'm going to go for that Switch. And honestly, I'm really loving my Rotom carrying my Choice Scarf, so I don't think I'll ever go for a Switch in this whole battle. Simply because it's the fastest thing in this whole match. And I'm gonna go to Exploud now, just to show you guys how awesome my freaking Exploud is. I'm gonna go for my Choice Specs Boomburst. He only has a Braviary, Amoonguss, and Sawk left, and neither of those Pokemon will appreciate a Choice Specs Boomburst. It'll one-shot anything, honestly. But of course, Braviary will come out, and I don't even care if this Braviary is Scarf or not. He will outspeed me, and he will just kill my Exploud. That's fine. I just let my Exploud die. You know what? It's fine. Because I mean, what is this Exploud gonna do? You know, he's either gonna have to fight the Braviary or the Sawk. Either way, I'm gonna go to Jellicent now, and he switches out. So yes, we know that he is definitely Scarf. He has 2 Scarf users left, the Braviary and the Sawk. I'm like, alright, sweet, I get a free recover, and with that recover, I'm pretty much back at full, really, because I still have leftovers. Now this Sawk can go for the knockoff here, but it won't do that much, because I'm at full HP. It'll do around like 50 or 60%, and you know, after he uses his first knockoff, his second and third knockoffs aren't as strong. But I thought, you know what, nah, let's just go into Emboar. I want to showcase like every single one of Pokemon in my party, you know what? Because hey, it's a fun battle, and I think you guys all deserve to see Emboar too. He goes for the knockoff. It's not going to do too much. He knocks off my Choice Scarf, but he still has his own, and he's not going to do enough. And I'm just going to go for a Flare Blitz on this Choice Scarf Sawk, and that will finish it off. And my opponent has the Braviary left. But keep in mind, Emboar Choice Scarf has been knocked off. Not that it matters, because I'm pretty sure this Braviary has his own Choice Scarf, but he'll just go for the awesome Brave Bird, and that'll like overkill Emboar. Unfortunately, Emboar did not get enough screen time, but you know what? It's really nice to just send out a shiny Emboar. Like, who doesn't love a blue flamed Emboar? Am I right? So I'm gonna go into Rotom now, and that'll finish up revenge kill this Braviary. And that will also be my opponent's final and last Pokemon. Really awesome team though, and I'm so glad to have fought Chad. So like I said, he is also a fellow YouTuber. Please scroll down and click on his channel if you guys want to see more Pokemon Wi-Fi battles brought to you by Chad. And thank you, Chad. You know, really awesome team, really awesome battle. It was really fun. So Hope you viewers enjoy this match. Please also like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time.